Mga kaibigan, isang magandang hapon ho sa ating lahat nun sa mani. So, malapit na hong mag 2 o'clock. Saan na oras? Alaon na kapin. Just to taking coffee first mga kaibigan. Yung kape ho natin from the coffee and flakes of the something in Misamis Oriental. Mga kaibigan, just we are here today. So there is a lot of questions na kung saan ay nagiging palatandaan ho sa atin at palaisipan ho mga kaibigan. There is a lot of approachment, there is a lot of may mga tao hong pumupunta ho sa atin, tumatawag at nagchat-chat mga kaibigan through messenger and the personal cellphone number. So mga kaibigan, the questions arises in several times of this yung pagkabuhay ho natin dito sa mundong ibabaw na to mga kaibigan. Ano kaya to? So, ito na lang po yung sagot ko dito because once before anything else mga kaibigan, there is a lot of lawyers, there is a lot of expert out there, no, mga kaibigan, na kung saan sila ho yung there is a lot of knowledge to guide for us mga kaibigan. But there is a lot of questions na kung saan kailangan ko pong sasagutin as far as I am here in my Facebook page mga kaibigan. At na kung saan ito po'y nangangahulugan at ito po'y patungkol po sa ating kasal or marriage mga kaibigan. First thing of all mga kaibigan, unang-una sa lahat, tayo po'y nagiging isang kasangkapan ng Diyos para sa kanyang mundong ibabaw na ito, na kung saan tayo po'y mamamahala sa kanyang bansang itinatag sa sanlibutan mga kaibigan. That is a biblical. Marriage is a biblical mga kaibigan. It is the covenant mga kaibigan. The first institutions was created by God is the institutions of marriage in the Garden of Eden and the institutions of the Sabbath. Ganun po, that is the commandments of the Father who art in heaven. Kasi pag sinasabi ho natin, there is structures that you can see in my Facebook page from the God, and there is a Son, the Holy Spirit, and many others, the man, and also the soul, like that. So, marriage is the basic or the most very important strength in the society. Kaya there is the strict compliance, the law of God in the divine creations, no? It is a very in the blueprint of signatures, mga kaibigan, by God. That is entrusted to the people of God, mga kaibigan. So, marriage is a permanent union or a permanent contract as law defined in our several times that we can see here, mga kaibigan. It is a permanent contract and a permanent union, mga kaibigan, na kung saan there is allowable the God-given this marriage, and also sinasabi ho niya, walang sinumang makakapagputol ng ating sanctity of marriage or the sacred of marriage, mga kaibigan. Hindi pwede pagbuwagin ng tao accordingly in the Bible. But ang batas ng lupa or the law of the land as given that opportunity and privilege of the human civilized, na kung saan ay allowed nila na pwedeng buwagin, no, through the mandate of the law, no, hindi po sa ating galing, mga kaibigan. Kaya walang sinumang asawat lalaki, asawat man babae ang susuway sa utos na ito. Especially the mandate of the law of the land. The fundamental rules of the land, mga kaibigan. So, what are those, mga kaibigan? If you read for the family code of the Philippines, mga kaibigan, from the Article 35 to Article 67 of the Family Code, that you can read about that, mga kaibigan. It is all about talking about the legal separations, annulment of marriage, and the nullity of marriage as far as the knowledge is concerned. Nullity of marriage, that will be filing a petitions to the court, legal separations, and also annulment of marriage. From that three context of the family code that is allowed to depart each other in our marriage, mga kaibigan. Especially from that Article 35 until Article 67. So, as you can read with that, mga kaibigan, just to file a formal petitions to the court if the court will be granted on that particular matter. So, that is all about marriage, mga kaibigan. Kasi may isang taong lumapit at nagsasabi ho sa atin na kung saan marriage ay parang ano siya ba, inunsi ng kaniyang husband. Or there is a wife also na parang inunsi ng kanyang husband also, or the husband was mga kaibigan. Ganito ho yon. Dito sa Pilipinas, there is a divorce. No? Mayroon na pong existing divorce law dito sa Pilipinas, mga kaibigan. But not all applicable to all Filipino marriages. It is exclusive to the personal law of the Islam brothers and sisters. Meaning, those people who are solemnize their marriage into the Islamic laws, in the religiously, mga kaibigan, they are allowed to be divorced accordingly to this mandated special law by the country that they are existing right now for almost 50 years. But not all applicable to all the Filipino marriages. Paglilinawin ho natin, dili siya applicable sa tanan. Nga naman, it is provided by the special law through the Presidential Decree 1083. No, there is 7 types of pag pwede mong applyan as a husband or wife. Mga kaibigan, mayroon dyan, naka-indicate lahat. However, mga kaibigan, if the husband take advantage to illegally obtain or illegally usage of this presidential decree, mga kaibigan, meaning you give kanang di mo pabalo ni mong asawa without her knowledge that you are applying a divorce through illegally obtained by the Presidential Decree 1083. There is a big violation, a series of violations that we are committed if ever we are solemnized by the civil law marriage, mga kaibigan. Kahit saan tayo magtanong, there is a lot of lawyers here, mga kaibigan. No? Kaya I would like to strictly through this connections to us, mga kaibigan, na yung pagsabi ko po is based on that particular law, mga kaibigan. Kasi ayoko to be a pretend here. I do not like to be pretend here that I am one of those experts. There is a lot of expert out there, mga kaibigan. Put into your mind, mga kaibigan, that I am not expert here. No, I am not expert. I would like to reiterate these informations to us because there is a lot of people around this country, they do not know, no, mga kaibigan. Like for example, if the husband was applying without the knowledge of the wife, that applying a divorce into, di ba? Sa Islamic, no? Kasi itong Presidential Decree 1083, mga kaibigan, is very exclusive for those Filipino Muslim marriages. No? Doon lang po yun sa kanila. But sa atin, non-Muslim Filipino marriages, we are allowed to be separate, pagbubuwagan ho natin, kung gusto nating anuhin yung kasal ho natin, or the marriage at all, is through the three context by the family code, which is the legal separation, nullity of marriage, and annulment of marriage. From the Article 35 through until Article 37 of the Family Code that you are applying to the court, especially in the family court, for that petition, mga kaibigan. But, magkakaiba ho to, yung cases na nai-encounter natin. Kasi may naitanong na daw, pero hindi siya napaglinawan. It is because ang answer ay strict to the line. Yes, truthfully, here in the Philippines, there is no divorce law because the divorce house bill law as not naabutan siya ng 19 Congress. Nasira ho, mga kaibigan. But Presidential Decree 1083 is exclusively a personal law through the Islam brothers and sisters. So, pag ito po'y ginamit, accordingly, ina-applyan ng kanyang husband, which is without her knowing, without her consent, without her knowledge, mga kaibigan. Why? Gusto ng kanyang husband, siguro, makapag-asawa ng siksi, gwapa, ganun, no? It is a biggest violations of our civil law marriage. There is a lot of series of violations that being filed on that particular husband kung tayo'y gagawin natin to. Like for example, pag ito po'y nakakalusot doon because the jurisdictions of the Presidential Decree of the 1083, mga kaibigan, which is called a divorce law of the Philippines, which is in the Sharia court, which is exclusively through the Islam brothers and sisters. No? Para malalaman ho natin. Kaya, ganito ang nangyari. Ina-applyan ng kanyang husband for how many long years na hindi po niya alam. Na-divorce na pala sila. Kaya yung husband niya, there is a lot of things na kung saan ay nagiging mapang-api talaga sa kanyang asawang babae. So, ganun. Ang nangyayari, nung so kaya pinuntahan niya, may pinuntahan siya doon sa mass expert, no? He is considered as a investigator at the same time a lawyer. Mayroon siyang pinuntahan. So it's better for that, mga kaibigan. Walang atrasan. Abante. Pag kayo ang naapi, pag may panindigan, tindigan ho natin yan. So sa madaling sabi, ina-applyan ng kanyang husband, pinopolsika lahat. Yung perma niya, nagiging pinords at pinabinyagan siya sa Islam na kung saan hindi naman siya nakapagdalo, even one time in the, because ipapatawag yan before yan anuhin, mga kaibigan, before they are granted. So yan ho, mga kaibigan, no, ang nangyari. So that's why it's very, very, very complicated. So that's why there is, I expend more days, nights to study this and to internalize in order for me to reiterate this, mga kaibigan, because it's very complex in nature when we are discussing, when we are talking about this, because there is a lot of expert out there. So that's why I'm very thankful to the Almighty Father who art in heaven, who are entrusted me a knowledge or the wisdom like this, mga kaibigan. Kasi one night my wife came to me and also asked for this. Kasi doon tumawag sa kanya kasi kilala ho nila yan. Sinasabi ho niya sa akin, mayroon ba daw divorce law sa Pilipinas? What I am answering to her, my wife, is yes, there is a available divorce law in the Philippines, but not to all the Filipino marriages. There is a exclusive or the personally law. It's all about Presidential Decree 1083. exclusive to the Islam brothers and sister marriages. Not all the Filipino, but non-Philippine Muslim brothers marriages is allowed to be applied in nullity of marriage, legal separations of marriage, and annulment of marriages from the Article 37, Article 35 to Article 67 of the Family Code of the Philippines. So that's why I answer on that. So I through the research to expand these kinds of knowledge. So madaling sabi, in-applyan ng kanyang husband for how many long years. So, paoobayahan na lang natin kung ano po yung magiging resulta sa kanyang kinagagawan. Because there is a lot of things. There is a lot of people they do not know that there is existing a divorce law here in the Philippines. Kaya mga kaibigan, madaling sabi, nagiging diborso sila. At napalitan ho ang kanyang pangalan, nabinyagan ho siya, at sila po'y kinasal doon, na hindi naman totoo. So ano pong magiging mangyari yan? There is a lot, no? There is a lot of series of violations that they are committed by the husband. No, mga kaibigan, as far as the law is concerned, as far as the civil law, the special law, fundamental rules of the land, fundamental rules of the privilege of the rights of everybody, especially in the Philippine constitutions, mga kaibigan, that is a biggest violation. Para tayong bumili ng isang pangpukpok, yung malalaking maso at pinupukpok ko sa ulo natin, if we are the husband is likely to doing like this, mga kaibigan. So that's why my advice to all the husband, just love our wife. Mga kaibigan, kung totoo po tayong nagmamahal sa asawa ho natin, mga kaibigan, because yun know, mga kaibigan, as far as the Bible is concerned, mga kaibigan, as a biblical is concerned, as a biblical knowledge and wisdom is concerned, mga kaibigan, ang babae ho, that is a gate of knowledge. Because if they do not eat for that forbidden fruit which is prohibited by God in the Garden of Eden, then the knowledge of everybody they do not have, they do not exist in this universe. Mga kaibigan, because hindi man yung kinakain ni iba, di ba? Oh. Kaya kinain ni iba, ang kahinaan ng lalaki ay babae. Oh, walang ibang matitigasing puso kundi mga babae ho, mga kaibigan. Hindi po yung totoo na lalaki ang matitigasing puso, hindi po yan. So that's why the gates of knowledge is, kaya yung mga babae, sabaan yun na sila, sige, yaw-yaw, di ba? If we are truly love our wife, like for example, pag tayo po'y naggiginaw, bibili ho tayo ng jacket. O, wag nating apihin, wag nating gagawing alipin, gagawin nating slavery our wife, mga kaibigan, na sila po ay mag-antos, they are sacrificing the stress, the depressions, and many others. Kasi, if we are truly, and we are the fair of the same time in the words of God, mga kaibigan, kasi marami hong tao ngayon hindi nagbabasa ng Biblia. Kasi the Bible is the biblical knowledge and which is the wisdom also, mga kaibigan. It's called the gates of knowledge and wisdom of the universe. Kasi pag sinasabi ho natin, gusto ka kumain ng gusto ka kumain ng yung masustansyang pagkain nasa Biblia. Gusto ka kumain ng masasama sa katawan nasa Biblia. Gusto ka magkakaroon ng mabuting asawa na bigay ng Diyos nasa Biblia. Gusto ka magiging mabuting tao nasa Biblia. Gusto ka magiging masamang tao nasa Biblia. Gusto kang mamuhay ng masasama nasa Biblia ho lahat. Kaya if we are truly love our wife, mga kaibigan, just love. Kaya walang ibang inuutos ang Diyos sa lalaki. Just love our wife. And then the wife just submit to her husband. Ganun lang ho. So that's why, madaling sabi, ina-applyan ng kanyang husband without her knowledge. So, nag-grant ng Sharia court. So, as of now, the legal remedy, just file a formal complaint, go to the expert, and then, just ask. And then, provide that evidence. Like, for example, kayo po'y kinasal doon the civil law, mga kaibigan. Kasi panglalamang ho yun. Because those people na nagiging successful sila sa kanilang hangarin, na kung saan sila po'y nag-apply ng ganito, ganyan, nakakalusot. Pero darating ang panahon, makikita yan ng batas. Kasi walang tulog ang batas, nakabulikat perminti yung mata. Huh? Why? The law of God, they do not have sleeping. No? Walang tulog yan, mga kaibigan. So that's why there is a lot of things here in the universe that they do not know, mga kaibigan. There is a lot of people who are, diba? There is a three times or the three kinds of in our life, mga kaibigan. We are talking about life. Mayroon mga tao sa kanilang buhay ay successful, may trabaho, malaki sahod, no? May negosyo, maraming pera. But the people didn't have walang kontento. There is no contented for the things that they have, mga kaibigan. No? Walang kontento. Kaya sinasabi ng Diyos sa kanyang salita, mga kaibigan, kahit gaano ka man kalaki yung ranggo natin, posisyon natin dito sa lupa, yung mga bahay at lupa natin, mga kayamanan na iimbak natin, pira, silver at saka mga pilak at ano pa yung mga kayamanan yan, malalaking lupa, maraming titulo sa lupa. Lahat po niyan, mga kaibigan, sa tingin ng Diyos, tayo po'y hubot. Hubot taog hubad. Wala ho tayong suot, mga kaibigan. At tingin ng Diyos sa atin, mga langgam lamang, mga amigas. Kaya, especially sa husband na ganito, na there is a bad intention or the bad faith to use the Presidential Decree 1083, that is your boomerang to you. It is a biggest violations under of the law. Biggest violation by the revised penal code, the falsified documents, the perjury, and any the series of various of the violations under of the revised penal code and the civil code and the fundamental laws of the land, which is the Philippine Constitutions, mga kaibigan. So thank you so much, mga kaibigan, especially for those people who are asking like that. And then I'm very strict to the point when I am going to answer. Because there is a lot of people they do not understand like this, no? Yung buhay ho nila parang kompleto na ho. Second is the standard of sa kalibutan. No, there is a standard of the kalibutan. The first violations of the divine law. Yung mga lalaki naging nagpakasal sa mga lalaki, mga babae nagpakasal sa mga babae. Ang mga lalaki iba nagpapakasal sa mga hayop, sa kabayo, sa iro. Maraming violation the standard of this universe. Like for example for this. And then third, pangatlo na yan yung mga pride ni Lucifer, galit ni Satanas. Kasi the deadliest or the 7 deadliest sin of the earth, mga kaibigan, nasa pangatlo na ho yun. Akala ko noon, yung si Lucifer at si Satanas, isara sila. No, according to this box, magkakaiba ho yun sila. Magkakaiba ho yun. I do not like to isa-isahin ko dito, mga kaibigan. Kapi-kapi. So, kahit kapi-kapi ho tayo, there is a lot of things to be discussed by the coffee. And even the coffee, mga kaibigan, was discovered in the Bible. It is a utopian, no? Utopian coffee. Ito po'y nadidiscoveryhan ng kanding, mga kaibigan. Di ba? Nadiscoveryhan sa kanding. Di ba? Nadiscoveryhan sa kanding. And even the salt ay kalooban ng Diyos ang asin. Pero when the people was discovered by the salt, through the Alexander the Great, when the horse, no, yung sa kabayo, di ba? Marami ring taong naghahangad ng mga maraming bagay sa mundong ito, especially magkakaroon ng maraming gold or bulawan. Hindi ba ho natin alam? na lahat ng katauhan sa kalibutan ay there is a positions of gold. Even sa inyong bahay, even ikaw, even ako, may gold ako, nang dala-dala sa aking katawan. Because the average gold for the human adult is about the 0.2 grams. Oh, sino naman nagsasabi wala akong dalang bulawan? Mayroon. Tayong lahat mayroon. Kaya, there is a lot of things in this universe, mga kaibigan, di ba? Siguro ngayon lang ninyo ito naririnig, no? Na kung saan ay marami ho tayong dala, which is, that is the God's design. The average human adult is 0.2 grams of gold. Yung dala-dala ho natin. Kaya, when it is very complex to study like this. Mayroong mga ibang lugar na ganito, abundant sa gold, meaning high grade ba? Nagtanil-tanil. For how many long years, how many millions of years was deposited, mga kaibigan? A cycle lang yan, cycle. Even ho, sa ating kinakain, those people who are asking, mga kaibigan, or manaway sa uban, ikaw, sigig sigarilyo, daka kay nikotin sa imong baga, mga inunana, no? Especially, yung mga ibang mga pastor, ibang mga ministro, ibang mga pare ay palaging nagpupuna sa mga taong nanininigarilyo. Ang tanong, kahit hindi ba ho tayo naninigarilyo, mayroon ba ho tayong nikotin sa ating mga katawan? The answer is yes. Ano ba ho kinakain natin? Even the vegetables, there is a traces of nicotine. Di ba? Even, di ba? The eggplant or talong, there is a content of nicotine. Potatoes, patatas, di ba? Naa. Cucumber, kamatis, cauliflower, black pepper, tea, unsa ba na? Green tea, unsa ba na diha? Mga kaibigan, there is a lot of connections. So, thank you so much mga kaibigan.